Today, we're diving into a really revolutionary new imaging technology, one that's poised to completely change how we detect breast cancer. It's designed to solve a massive problem that makes diagnosis for millions of women incredibly difficult, almost like you're searching for a ghost. This quote really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? It's such a powerful way to think about this challenge. For so many women, this is exactly what doctors are up against when they're looking for tumors. So you might be asking, what exactly is creating this overcast sky? Well, it all comes down to something called dense breast tissue. And in this first part, we're going to explore exactly why this condition makes spotting cancer so tough with the methods we use today. So, a standard mammogram, it's basically an X-ray that lets doctors see the tissue inside the breast. But here's the thing, not all tissue looks the same on that X-ray, and that's where the real challenge kicks in. Okay, so here's the problem in a nutshell. On the left, you've got fatty tissue, which shows up dark, almost transparent, easy to see through. But on the right, well, dense tissue and cancerous tumors both show up as bright white. So trying to find a white tumor inside of white tissue, it's literally the definition of looking for a snowball in a snowstorm. And listen, this is not some rare issue. We're talking about a huge number of people. Nearly 4 in 10 women have dense breast tissue. And that not only makes spotting cancer harder, but it also slightly increases the risk of developing it in the first place. So, how in the world do you solve a problem like that? Well, you don't try to peer through the snowstorm, you figure out a way to make the snowball glow. And that is exactly what this incredible new solution, called molecular breast imaging, is designed to do. A team based in the UK is the force behind this innovation. It's this amazing collaboration between a tech company called Cromac, Newcastle Hospitals, Newcastle University, and University College London. They're all working together on what they're calling ultra-fast MBI. Right, so how does this MBI tech actually make the invisible visible? Let's break down the science because it's actually really straightforward and pretty brilliant. It's a beautifully simple 3-step process. So first, a patient gets a small injection of a radioactive tracer. Now, this tracer is really special. It's designed to get soaked up by cells that are dividing rapidly. In other words, cancer cells. Then, the MBI scanner, which is built specifically to see that tracer, takes a picture. And the result? The tumors literally light up, creating this bright, unmistakable signal that just cuts right through all that visual noise from the dense tissue. Making tumors pop like that is obviously a huge deal. But this new prototype, well, it improves on the old methods in pretty much every single way. Let's take a look at the specific advantages here. When you stack it up against other advanced techniques like an MRI, the benefits are just massive. For one, the scans are way faster. The radiation dose is lower than other contrast-based methods. The images it creates are super high-precision 3D, showing the exact location of a tumor. And, this is a big one, because the images are so clear, it often means patients don't have to go through those stressful follow-up scans. Let's just focus on the speed for a second. An MRI can take close to an hour. This new MBI scan, just 10 minutes. That is a game-changing difference, not just for the patient's comfort, but for a clinic's ability to see more people and slash those waiting lists. This is Dr. Arna Basu. He's the CEO of Cromac, the company that's really at the heart of this technology. And the way he sums up what they've achieved is just incredibly powerful. Dr. Basu says the technology gives them a laser focus. By lighting up only the cancer cells, it just gets rid of the guesswork. It moves the diagnosis away from interpretation and towards pure certainty. I mean, that's a true game changer right there. But, it's not just about the tech itself. It's about the people it's going to help. Allie Murphy, who is both a nurse and a cancer survivor, was involved in testing the scanner. She calls it revolutionary. Her perspective really shows you the real-world, human impact of pushing these boundaries. And you hear that exact same feeling from the clinical experts. Dr. Nerys Forrester, a consultant breast radiologist, she really gets to the bottom line. This technology could save more lives. Period.
Having a tool that is specifically tailored to solve this dense tissue problem is just a major leap forward for medicine.
So the results they're seeing from this prototype are incredibly promising. What's the next step? What's the journey to getting this tech into clinics everywhere? Well, the project has a lot of support. It's received £2.5 million in funding from Innovate UK, which is a huge help in pushing it into the next critical phase, clinical trials. If those go well, we could see this integrated into national screening programs. And the potential impact here might be even broader than we think. Professor Chris Thielemans from University College London points out that the core innovation, this high-res, super-fast scanning tech, could have uses all across the entire field of nuclear medicine. So, what's the big takeaway here? A clearer picture means an earlier, more accurate diagnosis. A faster scan means a better experience for patients and a more efficient healthcare system. For those 4 in 10 women with dense breast tissue, this technology isn't just some small improvement, it is truly a new beacon of hope.